Good evening, folks. I hope you had a great day this 13th of June. This evening, for something to ponder upon, both in challenge and also encouragement, we actually have two texts. Unusual for Spurgeon to pick on two things, but here we have them. They're in adjacent books of the Bible. First of all, from the Proverbs, chapter 30 and verse 8, and then Psalm 38, verse 21. And here's what they have to say. From the Proverbs, remove far from me vanity and lies. And then from the psalmist, O my God, be not far from me. Let's see how Spurgeon brings these things together for our encouragement. Here we have two great lessons, what to deprecate and what to supplicate. The happiest state of a Christian is the holiest state. As there is the most heat nearest to the sun, so there is the most happiness nearest to Christ. No Christian enjoys comfort when his eyes are fixed on vanity. He finds no satisfaction unless his soul is quickened in the ways of God. The world may win happiness elsewhere, but he cannot. I do not blame ungodly men for rushing to their pleasures. Why should I? Let them have their fill. That is all they have to enjoy. A converted wife who despaired of her husband was always very kind to him, for she said, I fear that this is the only world in which he will be happy, and therefore I have made up my mind to make him as happy as I can in it. Christians must seek their delights in a higher sphere than the insipid frivolities of sinful enjoyments of the world. Vain pursuits are dangerous to renewed souls. We've heard of a philosopher who, while he looked up to the stars, fell into a pit. But how deeply do they fall who look down? Their fall is fatal. No Christian is safe when his soul is slothful and his God is far from him. Every Christian is always safe as to the great matter of his standing in Christ, but he is not safe as regards his experience in holiness and communion with Jesus in this life. Satan does not often attack a Christian who is living near to God. It is when the Christian departs from his God, becomes spiritually starved, and endeavours to feed on vanities that the devil discovers his vantage hour. He may sometimes stand foot to foot with the child of God who is active in his master's service, but the battle is generally short. He who slips as he goes down into the valley of humiliation, every time he takes a false step, invites Apollyon to assail him. Oh, for grace to walk humbly with our God. There really is much to think upon within this passage here, or these two passages and these comments. And I pray that there would be food to us as we think upon them this evening, and as we put Christ first and desire to walk closely with him in all that we do within life and within our spirituality. I pray that's a blessing to us. God bless. Please do take care in every respect, and bye for now.